your favorite. I'm not your favorite. I'm not your favorite, but I've taken measures beyond your imagination to claw my way back. I won't lose to your petty fight against me. Allocation of something I've lived, learned, and let go. I'm not the same. Neither are you yet. You still call me out. So do you want to be in the ring with the artist, the musician, the linguist, a love streamer? Don't mix Sylvian. You'll never be me. You'll never go through what I've gone through. I'm tired of being bored and shoot alive. I'm on my own making, but I admitted my guilt long ago. I'm still fighting through life. I'm not what you claim. Yet online, I'm not your favorite. I'm not your favorite.
All right. Let's fix that. Obviously, I'm going to show the sound going back to regular. I'm going to fix the volume there. Just want to have that up a little bit more. All right. Let's just make sure, since I don't need that, I'll just get rid of that. Use my actual keyboard and mouse for this compared to any controller. There we are. Continuing on the story. Yeah, it's not really that great. I noticed the animation again isn't on par. I'm about to have some fun. I might put that poll. I don't know if I want to pull a poll up right now or if I want to do that later. Or I can ask you guys, the viewer. Would you like for my Skitty to evolve now, or at level 36? Just gonna restore the health of my Pokemon. Alright, if that's what you want, Eggshells. Since you're the only one who's answering. I just realized that my music is still on the screen here. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why when I moved to the other monitor to disable the music image that shouldn't have been there to go away, it just decided to stay. Or rather, it just decided to black out the screen for you guys for a couple seconds. Alright. Now we can go up here and continue the story. Huh. I wish they kept the actual animation of you going into the car and going up the actual mountain. This is a really nice... I really like the sound effect, the OST of being on Mount Chimney at the moment. As you can see, I'm sustaining myself with a Starbucks double shot espresso. This was late at night. It's gonna be insanely not great. That's not gonna do anything. Ow, I'm poisoned. Frick. gotta cure that poison, but I don't actually have anything to cure it with. I'll check really quick just to make sure. Oh, I do. Never mind. What the hell? I didn't think I had anything. Dragon Fang, Macho Brace, Poison Barb. I don't have a poison type on my team. That would be useful though, if I did. I don't have anything that's actually useful. Delcatty was badly poisoned, and if Delcatty is badly poisoned, it loses more HP every time the poison damage takes effect. Ow. This is not a good idea. Wasn't expecting it to know any of the Fang moves. That was interesting to note. In the base game, it wouldn't know any of those. I'm not using Viper. Lava Plume. Not very effective, of course. For a ground fire type, it's not immune to ground damage. That Mega Drain is frustrating to know that Golbat can actually learn a move like that. Anyway. Take out that. Level up my Mars Stomp? Probably not. That's fine. Apparently it got both poisoned and paralyzed at the same time. Which I didn't even know they coded into the game. I wish I had not to do this, but I did not bring medical supplies. Good thing they don't go anywhere. I could fix that. I don't need that. I don't need anything else that's here. I can't use that until I think after beating the Elite Four. I may be wrong. Just ignore all the multiplayer people that are outside of the scope of the actual campaign. This plays exactly like Pokemon Emerald, because that's the ROM that I'm using for pokeMMO. So it's going to have both Team Aqua and Team Magma, instead of just one or the other. How do I go about this? Snick. Yep. Heh. Yeah, they definitely added Pokemon to their teams, which is kind of interesting. Eggshells. You're not gonna let that go, are you? Fenneko was too slow. Should have sent out Dullcatty instead. I no longer need Foresight, so I don't know why I have Foresight. Well, It's gonna bring out Mightyena, I think. Yeah. Can Hypnosis actually affect Mightyena? I don't think so. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, it can, actually. Doesn't matter since, you know, Corlia fainted, but... Yeah, I think I should have, but I didn't. I think that was my main problem. I think I'm going to lose this battle. Regardless of what I do, I think I'm actually going to lose this. Maybe not. Maybe if I can get... Poison Fang. Oh, that's interesting. They actually limited items, too. I wasn't expecting that. I should have. Gonna finally knock out my Delcatty. I was wondering when that was gonna happen. Holy shit. What the hell? Well, I'm gonna lose this battle, I already know. Just due to the fact that there's really nothing I can do against his Golbat. Yep. That is insane. I don't think I've ever lost a match against Axie before. That is the first time I've ever lost a battle against this guy. Because in the base games, this would have never have happened. That is insane. I've never seen that happen before. Yeah, I have to fight him again until I actually win, which is really unfortunate. Because I can't actually... I'm not gonna just straight up train my Pokemon. My Pokemon are already 2 leveled up for any wild Pokemon training. The only place where I can actually train my Pokemon would be the Ravage Path, because the Pokemon would be at least level 20. That's of course unless I use like super lures and stuff, which I really don't want to do. Unless I'm actually catching Pokemon that are super freaking rare in this game. For example, you can catch all 3 starters in different routes. The difference is you actually have to use super lures or any type of lure. So now I gotta figure out how I want to go about this. He starts with the Houndoom. It's all about the placement of Pokemon now. Because you have to outlast. Because in the base games, he doesn't have Houndoom. And I believe he doesn't have Kadabra either. I may be wrong about that though. Playing a strategy game. Psybeam might actually knock out my Pokemon, yeah. That's fine. The problem is what he's gonna switch to fight out Delcatty. Yep. That'd be Camerupt, of course. I only have Marstomp that's actually good against that. Magnitude. Wasn't in the same turn. Damn it. That's fine. Camerup's actually too slow. So I have to, when looking at this, I have to choose between what Pokemon to sacrifice and what items to sacrifice. So it's more like a strategic battle instead of a... Instead of a, like, train your Pokemon till they're too powerful, then defeat, you know, the leader of a criminal organization. That type of thing. I can only hope. Yep. That wasn't gonna happen either. Damn it. Well, I mean, one can pray. How many more can I use? 3 items. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem. I just noticed that. $50, $60, and $65. He's gonna win because of wing attack. Yeah. Especially if he does something like that. I have no way of stocking up on revives either until I beat Flannery, which is the 4th gym leader. So the developers of this game actually made this game harder than it has to be. It's been tiring. I worked all day. Okay. Oh, there goes Pineco. Oh, never mind. I got really lucky there. Give me a break. I have no way of reviving my Pokemon, so I'm going to lose this battle again. Too. Yeah. Yep. That's the end of that. How the fuck are you supposed to win? That's a good question, because the only way to win is for me to end the stream and just straight up just max train before doing this boss fight ever again. Wow. That is crazy. I'm not joking. Like, in the base game, he has 3 Pokemon. In this game, he has 5 Pokemon. They're all higher, well, they're all like 3 levels higher, and you can't actually switch out. You don't have switching ability after defeating every Pokemon, like in the base game as well, to counter, you know, and to strategize, you know, hey, you know, this, he's choosing this as your next Pokemon. Will you switch Pokemon? No, they don't let you do that in pokeMMO, making it even harder on you to win. So it's just like, why? Like, ah. Makes it even more difficult to play this game live. Which I was not expecting, by the way. In this game, I should have expected the unexpected because this is a MMO RPG. Okay. I need this to be, let's fix this because this doesn't look right. This is correct. Then we move this down here. Now I gotta figure out how to defeat Maxi because this is ridiculous. I have level 27 Pokemon. Except for one, which is level 28. And I can't beat Maxi with 5 Pokemon, and his highest level being 25. He has one fire type, which doesn't make any sense, knowing that this is Team Magma we're talking about here. I think it's anime accurate? I may be wrong, but I think that's about it. I didn't expect to be cooked that frickin' hard. By the fact that this isn't the same as the base game. This is like Pokemon on very hard difficulty. So now I gotta figure out how I'm going to level up my Pokemon past 30. And I'm not joking. Apparently, I have to have my Pokemon go beyond level 30 just to defeat Maxi. Yet in the base games, where you had only 3 Pokemon to face, he had a Golbat, a Mightyena, and he didn't have a Camerupt. He had a, I think he had a Numel, or a Numel rather. So that's a little confusing. This comes out on the opposite side. So I guess they really wanted me to go out over here to this route. The thing is, I can't what the hell? Am I the only one noticing that this Machop is just in the air? Strange. That's okay. Am I the only one who noticed that this guy's name is Knob? Doesn't matter, floating or not, he managed to just hit him once and he fell flat. We have another fighting trainer. The thing is, this isn't gonna really do anything. I mean, yeah, it might go up one or two, probably one level for like, I think I'm gonna go up one level just due to Curlia battling all these trainers, but it's not gonna change anything. I have a coffee right next to me, sir. I wish I could go over here, but I don't have surf yet either. Yeah, the developers, or rather the moderators and coders of pokeMMO, they made this game a lot more difficult. They made Pokemon on like the hardest difficulty imaginable. They took away the advantages of the base game and made it so you couldn't use them, on top of limiting the amount of healing supplies that you can use per battle on your Pokemon, so it makes it insanely difficult. Don't need Charm. So I think by the time I reach the Elite Four, I think my Pokemon all have to be around level 70 or 80, maybe even more than that. Which is kind of strange when you think about it, because in the base games, you really only need your Pokemon around 65 to win, I think. The reason why this game is a little bit more challenging is because this isn't just Gen 3. This is Gen 3 with Gen 6 mixed into it. Oh. My Curlia's not leveling up. I don't think I'm leveling up any of my Pokemon now. What do I want to go with? I'll go with Delcatty for now. I could have had a little bit more of an advantage if I used Electrike and got a Manectric, but I really don't see a reason to do that. What the? How the heck does that Metadite know Sight joke cut? I'm confused. See, this is what I mean by the game being throwing you random curveballs and hardballs when you just least expect them to know like moves that they just shouldn't know because of the gen of game that you're playing. PowerPoint up. This brings me back to Rustboro. What is that? Oh, this person has a... Okay, they had a combustion. That's why I was confused. The sprite for it just doesn't look correct. Okay. We need to... What the heck? Hi. Okay. Bruh. A Whismer. Oh no, they did it to increase difficulty, I know. It's, I mean, I just, the problem is I didn't actually look up any of this stuff, I'm just playing the game as is. I already kind of knew because of how difficult this game has been. I just wasn't expecting Maxie to be ridiculously powerful with, like, ridiculous moves that the Pokemon that he has should not have known. Okay, they gave me strength, that's good. Physics don't work apparently in this MMO either. Because he was walking on a wall. Think about it for a second. In Gen 3, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, those moves did not exist. Because this was Gen 3 that we're talking about. Not only that, Maxie also didn't have a Houndoom either. Which, that kind of threw me through a loop when he first sent that out. I was like, huh? Why does he have a Houndoom? I don't know if they're trying to be accurate or not, but that's just odd. Okay, there's 2 exits here. One leads to an area where you can get the black glasses as a hidden item, which raises the power of dark type moves by, I think, 10%. That's a held item. Here's our guy. They're here somewhere. I'm on top of it. Okay. I find that kind of odd because that guy there, if you show him the black glasses, he'll be like, hey, these aren't my glasses, these are black glasses, and then he leaves. So now we can go say hello to Wally. That wasn't translated right. Next door doesn't make any sense. Next door would mean in a different house. That's whatever. I did kind of skip this area earlier because I did a big training thing where my Pokemon were leveled up to the point where I could face the gym leader without having any issues whatsoever. Turns out, even if I, do the entire thing, the entire loop, I'm pretty certain I still will not be able to defeat Maxie without having an electric type on my team. That Aqua Jet. That's not a Gen 3 move either. Which I don't think really matters. I think the developers of pokeMMO already knew that. This game was actually, well, I wouldn't say game. This technically is a series of games that were all mashed together into a multiplayer social multi-platform social game project where the only way for you to actually access pokeMMO is if you download every Pokemon ROM all the way up to Black and White or Black and White 2. To visit every region in the game. But they developed the game almost entirely the same way. They've developed it around all the base games. They made the base games ridiculous. They made the trainers more powerful. Or higher leveled. That depends on what trainers you're talking about. So like I said, I lost to Maxie twice earlier. Just because I just wasn't used to the sheer volume and power that he actually possesses in this game compared to the base game of Pokemon Emerald. Now, obviously, there's like a wiki and stuff. I could have looked this stuff up, but I didn't, because it wouldn't really be a genuine experience. The only things that I've looked up are levels that Pokemon evolve at in the game, where certain Pokemon are that would be rare. For example, I looked up, I'll give you an example here. If I go to Hoenn, go to say I want to capture all starters in the game. I said wiki. But, see, you can find Trico in Petalburg Woods at level 9 with a lure. if I hadn't have seen Trico in the game, I would have to look it up. Same with Torchic. You look at Torchic's location, Route 112, level 19, rarity, you need to use a lure. That's just how they... This is how they implemented stuff into the game. It's really, really odd. Lures also make wild Pokemon a lot stronger, which is probably why they increased the levels for trainers that you face. Because this game, for some reason, gives you some esports element to it. Like, for example, Pokemon Showdown does, where you can mess with the stats and make them appropriate for esports with EVs and IVs and whatever the fuck you want to call them. That I don't really care about, which is why I'm having such a difficult time defeating Maxie. Because most people by now would already be trying to do that. The difference is I don't actually want to do that. I just want to play a normal, Pokemon game and enjoy it without any of the BS of esports or shiny hunting or any of that stuff, because there's really no fun in that in my eyes. I play Pokemon for fun and not for anything else, really. For the genuine experience, maybe even going back in time to when I was a kid and playing Pokemon. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. It's a normal type. Not just a flying type. Plus they're way too low for level. Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy how different this game is in comparison to every other game out there from the actual Pokemon company. The reason why I'm able to destroy these trainers right now is just because my Pokemon are just too powerful for this route. Just like in the base game, at a certain point your Pokemon need to go to a different route in order to level up. Another unusual move. Extreme speed for Zigzagoon. That must have been an egg move, an egg top move, probably. Triathlete. I don't know if those people are doing the Masuda method. They might be. I don't know what they're doing, actually. Here we are. Back in Mauville City. I would really like to go across the sea over here, honestly. So if I can go across the sea, I can just catch a Minitrick instead of having to go down here to, say, these grass patches and find a Electrike like level 13 and have to train it all the way up to 20. I think it was 24, 23 or 24. I don't remember. I think it was 24, and have it evolve into a Minitrick. That way, I can knock out Maxi, but even that's not going to be plausible because he'll just switch to his camera. That magnitude is a very annoying move. Just trying to figure out what can I actually do, because I currently right now can't counter his Golbat. At least not very well with Kirlia due to the move Crunch that Golbat knows. I can instantly knock out my Kirlia. Honestly, I made a bad decision by putting Seviper on my team, because Seviper's not good in any situation against Maxi. Delcatty is good against his Kadabra. Pineco is good against his Kadabra, except for the fact that the Kadabra's faster. Breloom is good against his Mightyena and his Houndoom, technically. Houndoom can counter Breloom with fire-type moves. Marshtomp is good against both Houndoom and Camerupt to an extent. Marshtomp can kind of go 50-50 against his Mightyena. That's just due to the fact that it has Rock Smash. It's just the fact that I'm using these types of Pokemon. If I look at the PC to see what I can actually use against Maxi, I could put Mightyena back on my team, but there's really no point. I was gonna use Swablu for reasons when it evolves into a Dragon Flying type. It's a good counter for most of Maxi's Pokemon, except for I think Mightyena because of Ice Fang. Just trying to think of ways to get around his Pokemon. I wasn't expecting to continue the campaign to just straight up lose 2 times in a row. And this goes back full circle, up here. I'm just thinking of strategy to beat this guy because he's got some pretty powerful Pokemon with moves that I didn't think he would actually have due to the fact that he has moves all the way up to Unova. So I'm trying to figure out what the heck I can do to fight this guy. As you can see, I can't go to the Ravaged Path because it's blocked by these two. Engaged in the Pokemon battle. The only way for me to stop this ongoing fight is to, well, defeat this guy. And then they all disappear. So it's kind of difficult for me to say what I want to do here. I might just go and do a 50-50 stream on this one because there's really no point in me streaming this anymore because I would rather train my Pokemon off screen so I don't annoy you guys or, well, bore you guys to death with the streaming aspects because it's just me running in and out of grass into the Pokemon Center back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for like 2 to 3 hours. So I'm gonna exit this. I'm going to have to rename the stream, unfortunately, but that's okay. Watch Dogs Legion. It's gonna have this pop up. Why? What the hell? Okay. That's why I had this still up. Okay. I don't remember. Of course it's not right. I couldn't spell, apparently. Which one is it? It's not that one. Yeah, this is what happens when you completely forget. There we go. Okay. I said I wasn't really thinking that that was going to be a problem. I thought it was actually going to be, you know, a fun... I thought it was just going to be a fun experience playing some more pokeMMO because I thought it was up to date with the leveling and everything. I thought I was just going to just beat Maxie normally. But of course, this isn't a normal... Well, pokeMMO isn't a normal game to begin with. It's like hacked or fan-made Pokemon ROMs. For example, like Pokemon Urania, Pokemon Zypher, where you have to be careful in your choices. It makes it much harder for you to play due to the way that developers make the game because they want you to have a harder time playing it. What the heck? Why am I here? Okay. Swipe right. got going on over here? We got the Clan Kelly. Oh, our spy's over here. The spy was the recent unlocked character.
Nice to welcome another tough nut to the crew. Strength and unity, right?
I'm ready to stir up the shit with you.
Fuck yeah.
He has a Russian-ish. Wait a minute. Wasn't there a... This is a smuggler. That could be useful later on. Oh, I need the deep dive. Oh, I have it. Okay. Let's start doing that now. Then, because I did say that I was gonna do this off stream, but well, there's just no reason to not. Oh, you know what? Let's not do that. Yeah, it's because I don't care for these ones. You have our buddy here. I'm not going to look into you. There was another one. Where are you? It's just... I got Brittany, Danielle. This was an Albion contractor. My best bet is this person, huh? Okay.
Right, let's find out what's it then. Our potential recruit has made a hefty wager against the reigning champion of this arena. Why not step in the ring and make sure they win their bet? Just about there.
Looking for some action, eh?
All right.
Fight lovers, here they come. Purveyors of violence and mayhem. They're poised, they're ready, they're wild and unsteady. Get on your feet and let them in.
We're about to end up in a bare knuckle boxing ring where we beat the crap out of our competition.
Did you all see that monster hit on the stream? Fucking hell! A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people? Or what? Just like a proper live highlight reel. Oh shit! Could that be the win?
Goodbye.
Are you watching at home? Online? On the street? Are you here live to feel that?
Show me your work, my time.
The blood. Wherever you are, this
This is the most exciting thing you'll see all day. Unbelievable blow. Don't know how anyone will come back from that. Whoa, that hit looked like
So much for that.
I want to hear that energy, folks. I want to hear the love.
What's up, Eggshells?
Get hype. The fighters step into the light. Take a look at those faces. Place your bets and strap the fuck in. Almost knocked their teeth right out. Oh my God! What absolutely disgusting it.
So much for that.
Fuck yes! Now here comes a bloke who knows how to have a tear up. Fronting for his hooligan mates, he'll never let them down. Blow that chatter, folks. Our next match is gonna be a wild one.
All right. For this game, I like the freedom fighting aspect of it, if I'm being really honest with you.
you want to do this? You look weak. Let's go, G. You know who I am? Oh, shit, and that's a solid blow there.
I'm just trying to,
That's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter.
what the hell? I'm fighting 4 people?
If they wake up. Well, that's what happens when you're shit. Now that's entertaining. You just signed massive blow to our fighter. Getting murdered in there. Absolutely disgusting.
Stay down. I win.
Hope you didn't bet on the wrong fighter. That's how it goes in BKL. Expect the unexpected.
There we go.
Yes, yes, well done. Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
Really? Save you to recruits. KO punch, faster knockouts. So I gotta go to this guy. The only reason I did that was so I can recruit this guy. You're that tired already, Eggshells? Holy crap, buddy.
Be calm. Pretend I'm an old friend. People may be watching.
You're dead sick, aren't you? Maybe you can help me.
Why don't you say what the problem is first? Then we see.
Here's the thing. I got involved with some smugglers for Clan Kelly. There was nothing to it at first. Just smuggling some cheese from the Netherlands, French wine, easy money. I don't know how we got to this point, but now I'm overseeing a shipment of guns coming into the city.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
I'm sick of this shit. I want to walk away from this. but I have
It
to
might
do
just be
something
because
first.
of what time
Need
it
to make
is.
sure
That's
those
the only
guns
thing
are
I could think
destroyed
of
before they
why
ever
you'd
hit
be
the
that
streets.
tired.
I can't do it without your help.
Okay, we'll help you solve this problem.
Cheers. Listen, help me with this and I'll return a favour. I always do.
Alright, so what do we got
The
going on
weapons
here?
shipment is being prepared at one of Clan Kelly's hideouts. I'll send you the coordinates.
Check.
Where is this hideout? Way the heck over here, huh? Oh, she's here too. Wait, yeah, she recovered the spider bot. If I wasn't incorrect, I was using her to raid the police station. Oh, you know what? I can auto drive. It's over 10 p.m. for me. I think it's already 11 o'clock. Just a reminder, I have the car in auto drive, so I'm not even I'm not hitting any buttons on my controller.
Auto drive now disabled.
Yeah, screw the auto drive. Let me drive normally. Still drinking that coffee, good sir.
Fuck off somewhere else, you stupid drone!
What the hell? Oh. I see. I was at the wrong location.
You're in. Now find the thing.
Now it is time for violence.
There's the shipment.
Wait. Ooh. I do want the AR cloak.
Fuck, I'm still shaking.
I just saved the person. Nope. Why would you think you are annoying, sir? You are not. Let's climb up a pipe. I should be easily able to destroy this, I need my... These are thugs, so technically they don't need to know that I exist. You don't need to know I exist. Whoopsies. Oh, there's an enforcer there. Huh. There's a... Well, I could save this person to recruits, but there's no point in doing that. I would rather have a better one. Hello, sir.
That is just vile.
Okay. Thugs. What's that? Oh, it's a siphon. You're not.
Anyone else hear that? What?
They're gone. We lost them.
I've got one down.
2 down.
Quiet! There's something there.
Nah. Or an enforcer. Oh. That turret knows I'm there. Okay, I need to,
Hey, where do you think you're going? Changing position.
Okay. Sorry, you need to die. There we go. Alright. I just scared the crap out of this person. Drug dealer. trying to knock out this damn turret. Once the turret's gone, I can move this this vehicle. The easiest way to destroy this this van is to move this right here and to shoot the explosive. Technically, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't gonna live stream recruitment, but
Weapons destroyed. I'll open a channel to our reluctant criminal friend once you're clear of the area.
all right, fantastic. What do we got in here? We have a lot of crypto somewhere. Oh, I gotta go up here. Oh wait, I'm already in here. $914. I think I have to go in here at some point. Like at this location. I think I have to return to it for something. I don't remember what I'm returning here for though. It's going to be here's our drug dealer who's still here for some reason. Don't know what's going on with that. There's a few of them actually. Open sesame. Free tech points. What is it? Is that cocaine? What the hell? I did not mean to close the door. Alright, we can get out of here. That door's open. That makes it a lot easier to
It is
escape.
done.
Cheers, really. I see what's happening around us, and the last thing I want is to be part of the problem. It's time to be part of the solution.
You seem tough, like a fighter. We like this in DedSec. You want to join?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
I need him for Clan Kelly operations. That's the only reason why I wow, that's expensive. 4,200. Wow. What else we got? Like where? What the hell? That matches.
Working good is too easy for me.
Got a backpack. I want this bag so it matches. I just do. Trouble is the name of this brand. Oh, that's funny. I can become, what's his name? I can become the wrench.
What's your problem?
Okay. So we have our Clan Kelly goon, who's now on our team. We have our bare knuckle fighter, who could actually be quite useful. Our next person should be an Albion person, honestly. And I want 2 of them. Known location of a competitor. Known whereabouts of his girlfriend. That'd be super useful. Actually, let's not do that. Volunteering at a church. That seems interesting. Known location of a competitor is over here. My guess is I have to mess up his competitor. Whoa, hello. He's a police sergeant? What?
Police? A constable. They might be motivated to take out Albion.
Hi, buddy. This is a parked vehicle. The bare knuckle boxing ring is kind of interesting. Traveling all of London actually sounds like a really smart idea, just to get, you know, an idea of where everything is. Southwark.
Getting close.
Or they want me to complete all the bare knuckle boxing arenas. That's one of the side missions. These guys are rapping. Excuse me, sir. Get out of my way. Alright. This person that I think is a competitor is part of either a boxing ring or part of Clan Kelly, one of the two. Because there's no way. It's the only thing I can think of. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Does it look like I care? Okay. Look out what?
Let's wait around and see if this competitor shows up.
Sounds like a good idea.
A potential recruit's competitor is nearby. You could sabotage them by hacking their work emails. I've unlocked full access to the competitors' work emails. I bet our prospect will be happy to get their hands on that. Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
The heck happened over here? Car exploded. These guys are just...
Fucking hell! Help! Ah! You ain't worth my time. What the bloody hell was that? Fuck you, yeah? Get back here, wanker!
Bro is not very happy that I just electrocuted his ear. I electrocuted him using his optic. Where he at? Oh, our Clan Kelly captain's over here. To me, it doesn't really matter too much.
Yes, we're getting bigger and bigger. Welcome to Dead Set.
Fuck yeah. Let's cause a fuss, shall we?
Fuck yes.
Dun dun dun. This guy's got his... Where's our... Oh, I gotta wait until he shows up. Okay. Yo, what's up, buddy?
You look like the type who might not like the current state of London.
Wait, are you with DedSec? I just so happen to need some help.
No promises. What's the problem?
I have a dear friend who's been very sick. Respiratory illness. NHS has been in bad shape for so long, there's no way for him to get any help. So he took the only option he had, an expensive Clan Kelly doctor. I forked out the cash for him.
Go on.
Well, the drugs worked. Oh, did they ever? My friend got hooked on the stuff, and this doctor immediately started raising the price. I want to help, but I don't know how.
Disgusting. We'll get your mate the meds thereafter. It'll be all right.
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
You better start tracking this bastard down.
I am quite literally always tracking everyone down. Pushing you with coordinates now.
How far away is this person? They're over here. I don't have a way to get over there. Well, I do, but I don't. At the moment, I'm just doing regular recruitment missions, so I don't have to deal with the stuff that I'm doing. Do 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 do. Found them. Okay.
The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by. Seems he's got a laptop with him too, presumably with a folder somewhere on it labelled Crimes.
I'm gonna break your nose, butcher.
Good to see you. Back off.
Ma'am. Ma'am, I have a bludgeon. I don't recommend doing that.
This is so dead set.
Bro has no idea that I'm here. Oh, I can get through that actually, because it'll recognize me as a Clan Kelly goon.
Don't look at me. Go. What the fuck is that?
Hi, buddy. Get out of my way. Okay, so it is... Yeah, that's not malpractice at all. What am I looking at? Can unlock. What I need to unlock. Okay. I gotta go up here. Climb up a pipe, because why not?
There's the laptop.
Are you two okay? Let's trade places then and you do all you can.
Chill out, man. What fucking way?
Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyze the data.
We got a noob here. You just give up!
Alright. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Oh, you're an actual doctor. How unironic. Oh, there's a thing here. Ow. Okay. That actually did damage to me. There's a spider bot thing. I don't... Oh, okay. I do know. Where's our spider bot? Get more tech points. That's what I want to do. Get in here. There's a... It's right here. Okay, why can't I grab it is the question. You're saying I can't grab it with the spider bot? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense why I can't actually grab that, but okay. Not that it really matters too much. All I have to do is leave this area and I get a free member
I found them on
for
warehouse
Albion.
when experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
Albion personnel are equipped to resolve any situation.
Wow, way over there. What the? Okay. Yep. I have to Drive 2,000 meters. 2.5 thousand meters, actually. This is technically a mission only Clan Kelly goon like this character can actually pull off. Which is the only reason why I'm not changing character to someone who's closer. Let us see what we got going on here. Turn here.
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatments inside. That's more than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
Right.
Let us see. I gotta find the entrance of this building. A street artist. They don't really have any bad effects, but it's not really that great nonetheless. What do we got over here? Clan Kelly Goon. That's up there. Can I get up here? I can. Hi. Goodbye. That must have hurt. Trying to figure out where the shipment of drugs is. There's a Portuguese flag here. What the hell? Flag of Portugal. To unemployed people. Alright, what's up? Hello, ma'am. Hello. Come on. Stay down, please. This person is a problem because they can actually call for backup, so it's good to take those people out first.
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
Okay, we have our guy right here. Hi. 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 Bye. Alright. This is in a problematic area, I think.
Got the vehicle, now what?
I found a safe location where our friend can pick it up. Sending you the coordinates now.
I gotta find the way out. Problem is, I gotta go up there. in order to get out. Yeah, I know, I need to get back in the vehicle. But I have to get up here first. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Sorry, I need to get to this item right here and hack this so I can open the gate. Yes, this game is violent, but for a good reason. We can get out of here now, which is quite... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit that, not that. Not the vehicle. Because I need the vehicle. Excuse me. I would like to hit the road.
Reminds me of better times.
This place to drop this stuff off is quite far away as well, but it's still useful because I need this guy to get into Albion areas. So after all this, recruiting somebody who's actually really useful is a real game changer for the actual campaign missions. Whether it's a doctor to get into hospitals, whether it's an Albion contractor for Albion areas, whether it's a really good hacker for like downloading keys and stuff to get into buildings or to get information, whether it's a Clan Kelly goon so you can get into Clan Kelly areas without spooking any of the Clan Kelly members. How do I... I don't know how to... What did I miss? There's an area to turn. Just trying to figure out where that is. What the hell? How the Oh. I have to go all the way around. The coordinates were incorrect on the GPS, which is interesting, believe it or not. Alright. The place where we are leaving this is here? This is the drop-off point, right? There we go.
Done and done. The drugs are safely stashed inside a vehicle. We'll picture the location so you can get them to your friend straight away.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
You can go your own way, or you can join DedSec. What do you think?
All right. I'm in. Let's have some fun.
So now I got an Albion contractor. Fantastic. Another protest leader. Alright. So we have our doctor. We have our construction worker for construction areas. We have our Albion contractor for Albion areas. I would like to have more than just that one. We have our spy. Speaking of spy, I think he's a Russian spy. Just trying to figure out. Tan, Saint Mate. We have a regular. What do we got here? Gold plated. The gold plated would match this guy really, really well. Trader Spiderbot. Here's our new operative. Here's a Clan Kelly goon, who I'm actually playing as. Let's see, what are you doing? You're guarding a hospital. Just trying to figure something out here. Construction workers watching swipe right. Looking to see who else I can add. We have the first responder. Active diagnostic. Hydraulic rescue tool. Takes less damage. Seems really odd that they're wearing this type of helmet though, because the helmet doesn't really make much sense. We're gonna abandon this guy's recruitment because there's no point. This Albion captain I actually would really like to have. What do we got here? We have an Albion security personnel with a pistol, baton. He's got uniform access. He loots and holds more ammo, which is good for a pistol. I would much rather he have a suppressed pistol like the spy, but that's fine. Because this guy's got an LMG. He's got a shorter arrest time. This guy is pretty good. A lawyer gives us better. What do we got? This is in case Albion wants to arrest our person. Yeah, security guard. Albion captain. This guy's a contractor. What's going on with this guy? Looking for a darts opponent. Known whereabouts of sister. Technically, I could just go to this guy. Oh, well, no, not really. I think I'll end it here just because this was like a random multi-stream. I will see you all in the next one. I will see you all again. If I can actually